Even though I feel a little weird, I want to talk about something. I'm going to close these blinds, and this is for educational purposes. Why did they teach us this in school? I mean, just watch this video. This is an ancestor, apparently. Biggest question I used to ask my teacher in school. If humans evolved from apes, why are there still apes around in the world? Oh, the Neanderthal apes were a different species from the other apes. But wouldn't that contradict everything you just said about evolution? You know, everything evolved. So these apes, they just done evolving, right? They just stopped and human apes, Neanderthal apes kept going. Big question though, everybody walking on this earth is originated from Africa. Now you say humans originated from ape-like ancestors, Neanderthals basically. So why does it say that Afro people don't have any Neanderthal DNA? 0%, close to it. Just a quick question though, and I'm gonna be as professional and righteous as I can. Why were we treated like animals and called monkeys if we don't have that in our genes? It's just a lion for me. I'm gonna keep saying I'm speaking from a scientific explanational purpose, because they like to delete videos like this. If everybody came from Africa and African people don't have Neanderthal DNA, then that explains why this whole evolutionary monkey thing is out of the way. They cannot trace my ancestors' origins. I really want to know how these supremacists feel about this. In this book I read, it talks about melanated beings coming down from their spaceships and having telekinetic powers, all different types of things they were doing on this earth. Kind of like the story of Superman, basically. But I'm just going to leave it at this. You're not going to tell me I came from ape. Let me know what y'all think though. Y'all stay dangerous. Okay, so you're probably a bot. I guess I'm just ignorant because I don't believe that my genes in this flesh came from a monkey. But anyways, y'all, we're going to talk about part 2 of the evolutionary theory. Because if our DNA is not linked to any Neanderthal or monkey DNA, where do we come from? I especially don't want minoritized kids to think that they came from something such as a monkey. This is Francis Galton, the known creator who formulated eugenics. Eugenics is mainly rooted in the supremacy of creating a superior race. Or, trying to prove that. This is why Hitler thought how he thought about the Jews, and this is why white people thought how they thought about melanated beings. Guess who else was in the study of eugenics? The birth control creator. She said that she wants to eradicate the black race. This is in 1883, 20 years after slavery was abolished. I don't think racism was over with by that time. So the foundation of the study of genes was created by people who thought they were superior than any other race. So you cannot study everybody if you think the way you think. Now, to answer questions about where we come from, the foundation of these people who rely on the physical realm to validate who they are and have no relationship with the sustainer of physical reality. When you look at the Egyptians, they understood that the sun is the reason that everything in life is sustainable. It keeps it alive. It is life. We are more than just these physical bodies that they try to lock us down in. I'm also going to put in the fact that we all are souls. We all are a portion of the vast consciousness of the universe. So you as an individual has probably taken over many other bodies, especially alien bodies. But we're just going to get to the physical. There are Rumardians, Anunnaki, reptilians, inner earth beings. They say that melanated people have ghost DNA or extraterrestrial DNA. Now you got ancestry of the big forehead, elongated skull, which is shown in statues and in tribes in Africa. And that's just one example. Your body is made up of the same components that's in space, stardust. If you do this to your ear, you will hear it. The Anunnaki, which is the extraterrestrial ghost DNA that they say we have, that they don't want to give credit to, also had enemies in their same group who were messing around with genetic splicing. And we got different, especially royal bloodlines connected to them. Basically just a whole bunch of extraterrestrial situations going on. But this is definitely not it. These blinds been closed, but let me know what y'all think. Stay dangerous. Okay, y'all, here we go again. Just gonna close these real quick. Did Hitler believe in the hollow earth theory? So it is said that they have found a hidden forest underground. What if I tell you that that's not the only discovery that they have made? What if I say it goes deeper than that, literally? Now in school they told you that the earth is just onion layers. But as again, what they teach in school might be wrong. Now if they can find a forest in the ground, it kind of makes you think about the hollow earth theory. Now it is said in the earth there are advanced civilizations, creatures, waters, cities, all of that. And there are made to be portals and holes to get down there, like the pyramids of Giza. Even in the ocean, the caves that are there have specific places where you cannot dive into. Now the two main portals are in Antarctica, the South Pole and the North Pole. A pilot named Richard Byrd flew over the South Pole and the North Pole, and he said that he made contact with the beings that are inside the earth. Guess who else was doing some digging in Antarctica? Because he sure was up there and finding underground cities. Him and his group started to move a lot of equipment down there. It was definitely some weird stuff going on that they were creating. And it seems to be pyramids in Antarctica. Even in the Nation of Islam, they told stories about beings coming to our planet and living on the inside of our earth, saying they had abilities of telepathy. I'm just saying, it's kind of hard to believe that it's nothing but hot rocks down there. It could be some interesting stuff down there, so why are they teaching us differently? TikTok, please do not ban me for this. Can we expose the real reason why dinosaurs are not here today? I'm not taking any chances. So they said white dinosaurs are extinct because an asteroid hit the earth. Well, my theory is that they were killed by the aliens. I mean, just hear me out. So these asteroids just hit directly all over the planet, killing all of the dinosaurs. It gotta be something else for me. You're telling me these asteroids hit all of the dinosaurs and they're all just went extinct? Well, I say them asteroids were actually missiles. I know you're probably like, why would aliens come kill the dinosaurs? And I could only think of human evolution. Now, in ancient Sumerian text, there is this group of deities called Anunnaki. It is said that they created humans, engineering our DNA and having advanced technology. You know, UFOs, all of that. It's gonna be hard to keep the humans alive while dinosaurs are surrounding the earth. And I'm not just making this up, they have put these theories in movies. Prometheus and a Marvel one called The Eternals. Now in the Marvel movie, they were supposed to upgrade humanity's consciousness to a very high vibration and destroy the planet. Same thing in Prometheus. Now there has been talk about dinosaurs being on the center of the earth also. You know, hollow earth theory, where China found an underground forest. If you've ever watched the movie Journey to the Center of the Earth, they went there and they saw dinosaurs. Now if you don't believe me, it's fine. But the government has told us that they spotted UFOs, they know that higher beings exist, and all of that. So did this Anunnaki group, or aliens, whatever you want to call them, missiled off the dinosaurs for the evolvement of humans? It's just kind of hard to believe that the destruction of dinosaurs came from asteroids. I mean, they already showed us in the movie Jurassic World how it is living with dinosaurs. We wouldn't be able to survive, so they had to get off the planet. Or go someplace where we're not there. I mean, they all can't be extinct. But let me know what y'all think. Stay dangerous. I want y'all to know how this earth used to be and how it's going to be pretty soon. Yeah, we doing it, exposing Avatar. Because it definitely was a documentary on how this planet actually used to be and the people. In this land, they found so many new organisms, beings, trees, all types of advanced psychological things happening on this planet. Mainly because they wanted to colonize and obtain resources that would make them rich. Sound familiar? In the movie, there were these beings called the Navi people. Their bodies were so advanced and connected to the earth, and they seemed to have dressed to African clothing. Now, the Navi people were very, very tall, and so was nature. All the trees, everything was literally lit. There's the same thing about giants on Earth, 8 to 10 feet people living and walking around in the past. Taller than the regular humans. Because who was these steps for? I'm not just making this up. Also in the movie, there were big, tall, giant trees. You know, on Earth, the mountains that look like they cut off trees. Now in this movie, they was willing to do whatever, knocking down sacred trees, doing all types of things that hurt the planet and the earth and everything that was connected to it. Sound familiar? Now all around the planet, there are these tall people on the walls and they call them gods and giants and all types of things. What if all of these advanced beings who are called gods in different religions were just highly advanced beings in the past? And in the past, these people who are saying them call them gods. I mean, who knows what our DNA is capable of? So these humans want what these highly intelligent beings have. So they invaded and took advantage of the peace that we had. AKA Native Americans, Africans, Egyptians, all that. Same thing that they did to the Navi people in the movie. So much bad, sad, negative things happening on this planet to where it can't even be its full potential because it's trying to clean itself up. Prime example, while we're alive, we take so much resources from the earth. And then when we die, we put ourselves in coffins, unaccess to the earth or the soil. In the movie Avatar, they literally bury their bodies to give back to the earth, but we don't even do that. Let's really try to understand what this movie meant and what we're capable of. Always stay dangerous. There's a big question about spirit guides, ancestors, light watchers, or the Most High. The ringing in your ear. Some people will go about their day not realizing that somebody on the other side is trying to contact you. Okay, so let's start with the ringing in your ear. Okay, so if you've ever heard of mediums, there are people who can actually hear what the other side is saying spiritually. But most people don't have that ability. So when you hear that ringing in your ear, you can't tune into the frequency that they're on. Therefore, you can't understand what is being told to you. It's kind of like when you're around somebody who doesn't speak your language. You can feel what they're saying, but not actually understand. I used to watch this TV show called Long Island Medium. This ability is called clairaudience. It's the same thing trying to get in contact with your ancestors and your spirit guides. Your ancestors are taking care of you in this lifetime because you have a direct connection to the bloodline, aka why some of us have different characteristics and personality traits that mold the wisdom of your decision making. And then you have spirit guides who help upgrade your spirit so you can graduate from this school called Earth and be able to vibrate on higher dimensions, higher planets, all that. They take care of your level of consciousness, always trying to keep you in a good mood, be positive. They always send you messages like that, whether it be through what they call angel numbers or just intuitive feelings that you have. They are here to help raise the vibration of the planet, raise the vibration of everything, including you. Now, we also have light watchers, what I call is like the source or the most high. This is where I feel the soul's purpose comes from. Your assignment that you're giving to go to these different planets to create peace or whatever purpose that you are given. These light watchers have the best intent to upgrade consciousness everywhere on all types of planets. This is also why we can say everything is connected, soulfully. Now, as you can tell, a lot of this spirit science gets deep. So always acknowledge that you have a mind, body, and soul. So stay protected and dangerous.